Episode 10, Jujutsu Kaisen. In this episode right here, we started to look more into his, not really more into his background, his childhood and stuff, that this boy right here, but like, it's more like just more of the same. We didn't really see much difference other than these are right here. These are supposed to be his friends. These guys right here. Boom, boom. But then, when things gets tough, it's like the first one's gone. Like, yo, that's crazy. So yeah, kind of show more about why he's, miserable and why he's so vulnerable, I guess, to what this guy's saying right here. Still don't remember his name, but yeah. So, because now he's talking about love and the human heart and hatred. Just confusing him, trying to change his values and what he thinks. Basically toying with him. And if you've seen episode 13, then you know that already. But yeah. So now Yuji is and the assistant right here. I don't even know if they ever mentioned his name. Is supposed to talk to him, stuff like that, or capture him. And then, of course, Nanami, the second greatest of all time, came out, just doing his job in the sewers. Just typical 9 to 5 task. Just cleaning up the sewers. And then he just meets up with that guy, and yep. One of the better battles of the first half starts, at least. And of course they're able to float on water, because why not? I guess Curse Energy is starting to really remind me of, no, it's not actually, is it like Chakra? No, it's not. Maybe I'm onto something, maybe I'm not. But yeah, so he's able to just see his weak points and said, yeah, just slice it up, like, like, damn. But yeah, but it looks like it's a new thing that curses are able to talk. Like, before, curses were never able to talk, I guess, instead of Sukuna. But I wonder how curses form into, like, humans, like, how they get their forms. Especially the advanced ones, the special grades, like how this one has a human form, and like the volcano head has a volcano head form. Like, I wonder how that works. That is just random, I guess. But anyways, worst teacher of all time. So let's just move on. So, because he's just a big, I don't know. I'm just gonna move on. He doesn't deserve time. Deserve my time. So yeah, get him out of here. Yeah, get him out of here, Yuji. I was about to say something like he just run him out of screen time, like out of the series. He just showed him the exit outside the series. Like, he just showed him, hey, like, you see that light? Like, you see that light right here? That's the exit if you want to leave the series, leave the anime. But like, it would have been funny if that was his last time on the screen, but it was not, sadly. But anyways, yep. Main character talk no jutsu, and while that's going on, one of the best fights happens, which I think so far, since I'm only in episode only watched episode 13 recently, so I'm not anywhere further. So yeah, and that's when we learn about him able to change curses into, I said curses, turn people into curses and stuff like that, which is messes up main characters, man. A lot of main characters is always like, they always show especially the really optimistic good characters is like, they always have to face that fact of should they kill when they have to or not, like do they have the guts to, or are they capable of doing it, because it's like it's easy for them to know to do it when, at least some of them is like it's like it's easy for them to do it when they know it's clearly a bad person, but when it's somebody who was good and innocent just turn into something else, then it's like, oof, they had a little hesitant. But at least it's better than the ones who just don't want to do anything at all, like even like the really really bad ones that could just end the world. Like there's some characters that just, it doesn't matter, like they still don't want to do anything, and those ones are a little bit more frustrating. But we'll talk about that later on when Yuji has to make that type of decision and stuff. But oh yeah, this was I love this moment right here when he said, yo, you know what, like he said, yo, it's overtime, man. It's time for the extra. It's time for me to get that bread. It's time for me to get that paycheck, man. Like his 9 to 5 is done. He ain't even clocked out yet. He didn't get to clock out, so yo, he needs to clock out. So he ain't playing no more. That's crazy. But yeah, you know, I never mentioned this, but the outro is crazy. You know, I really like the outro. That's why you always hear it as my background music in these videos. But yeah, for some reason it took me 10 episodes to mention about the outro. But yeah, moving on. Episode 10, overall thoughts. Episode 10 is basically the same. To me, it's like the same ranking as the episode 9. But I'll say episode 10 gets a 8 instead of a 7.5 just because of the fight between Nanami and that other guy. So yeah, I think that's really the main reason why I would give it a 8. It's because of that. Because to be honest, I don't even think I care that much about the boy. They trying to make us care, but I don't know if I really care as much. Not yet, at least. Like I'm trying to, but like it's like, man, his backstory ain't really. It's not really doing it for me. But maybe, I don't know. In episode, maybe I think episode 12, it was a lot better for me. I was able to, you know, feel for the character a little bit more. But other than that, it's like, like it was all right. Anyways, so yeah, it's a little bit better than episode 9. But in terms of, you know, the standards, the rankings, it's around the same as episode 9. Like they're both very similar in terms of how the episode makes you feel and moving forward, like stuff like that. It was the same pacing, you know. It was, yeah, that too. Like the pacing was basically the same, you know. It is, yeah, yeah, basically. So yeah, an 8 out of 10. Great fight. It was a great fight between Nanami and the other guy. That's really what carried the episode, if I'm being honest. Um, yeah. So yeah, episode 11. I think episode 11 was a lot better for me, if I remember. Yeah, it was a lot better for me. So, well, you will know based on my review on that. So yeah, episode 11, Narrow Minded. I think it was a great episode. Hopefully, if I remember correctly. So yeah, watch out for that. Uh, thanks for watching.